In the vast expanse of the world's oceans, a creature of immense size and surprising gentleness roams. This is the basking shark, the second largest fish on Earth, often reaching lengths of over 30 feet. Despite their imposing size, basking sharks are filter feeders, harmless to humans, and possess a calm and graceful demeanor. They are slow-moving creatures, content to glide through the water, their massive mouths agape as they filter millions of tiny organisms. Encounters with these gentle giants are often described as awe-inspiring and humbling, a testament to the incredible diversity and wonder of the natural world. Imagine encountering a creature as large as a school bus gliding effortlessly through the water. Its massive body, a symphony of smooth curves and powerful muscles, moves with an almost hypnotic grace. Their skin, often adorned with scars and markings, tells a tale of a life lived in the vast expanse of the ocean. Their most striking feature is undoubtedly their enormous mouths, which can reach up to 3 feet wide when fully open, lined with thousands of bristle-like structures called gill rakers. It acts as a giant sieve, filtering out tiny organisms from the water. Observing a basking shark feed is a mesmerizing experience, a delicate dance between a giant creature and the tiny organisms that sustain it. Despite their size and relatively common presence in certain parts of the world, basking sharks remain shrouded in mystery. Their migratory patterns are complex and not fully understood, and much of their life cycle remains a puzzle. Scientists are still unraveling the secrets of their breeding habits, social interactions, and long-distance movements. Their elusive nature only adds to their allure, making every encounter a precious glimpse into a world rarely seen. Despite the many unanswered questions surrounding basking sharks, one thing is certain. These gentle giants play a vital role in the delicate balance of the ocean ecosystem. The basking shark, a denizen of the deep, is a true citizen of the world's oceans. Found in both coastal and pelagic zones, these gentle giants exhibit a preference for temperate waters, gracing the waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans with their presence. Their range extends from the chilly waters of the Arctic Circle to the more temperate regions closer to the equator, a testament to their adaptability and resilience. Their movements are often dictated by the availability of food, water temperature, and other environmental factors, leading to seasonal aggregations in certain areas. While capable of traversing vast stretches of open ocean, basking sharks exhibit a preference for coastal habitats, particularly during certain times of the year. These areas, often characterized by upwelling currents and nutrient-rich waters, provide ideal feeding grounds for these filter-feeding giants. They are often spotted in areas where the continental shelf drops off into deeper water, a region known as the shelf break. By safeguarding these vital ecosystems, we can ensure the continued survival of the basking shark and the countless other species that depend on them. While they may frequent coastal areas, basking sharks are equally at home in the vast expanse of the open ocean. These incredible creatures are capable of undertaking long-distance migrations, traversing thousands of miles across entire ocean basins. Tracking their movements, often accomplished through satellite tagging, provides valuable insights into their behavior and the factors that influence their distribution. These tagging studies have revealed that basking sharks are capable of diving to extraordinary depths, often exceeding 3,000 feet. Their ability to navigate the vast and often featureless expanse of the open ocean is a testament to their remarkable sensory adaptations. The movements of basking sharks are intricately linked to the seasonal abundance of their primary food source, zooplankton. These tiny organisms, forming the base of the marine food web, exhibit seasonal blooms, influenced by factors such as water temperature, nutrient availability, and sunlight. Basking sharks, highly attuned to these fluctuations in plankton abundance, embark on seasonal migrations, following the blooms of their microscopic prey. In the North Atlantic, for example, they aggregate in large numbers during the spring and summer months, when plankton blooms are at their peak. As the seasons change and water temperatures drop, the plankton blooms diminish, prompting the basking sharks to disperse and embark on their long-distance migrations to more productive feeding grounds. Imagine a creature the size of a bus, its massive jaws agape, gliding effortlessly through a curtain of tiny organisms. This is the daily ritual of the basking shark, a gentle giant that relies on one of the ocean's smallest inhabitants for its sustenance. Unlike their predatory cousins, basking sharks are not equipped with rows of sharp teeth or powerful jaws designed to tear flesh. Instead, their mouths, which can reach up to 3 feet wide, are lined with thousands of bristle-like structures called gill rakers. To feed, basking sharks swim slowly through the water with their mouths wide open, engulfing vast quantities of water and any plankton that happens to be in their path. Observing a basking shark feed is a mesmerizing experience, a delicate dance between a giant creature and the tiny organisms that sustain it. The process of filter feeding, while seemingly simple, is a marvel of biological engineering. Basking sharks, like other filter-feeding marine animals, have evolved specialized adaptations that allow them to efficiently extract tiny organisms from the water column. Their gill rakers, the key to their feeding success, are not static structures. They are flexible and can be adjusted to optimize filtration, depending on the size and density of the plankton. A single basking shark can filter over 2,000 tons of water per hour, extracting a remarkable amount of plankton to fuel its massive body. Zooplankton, the microscopic organisms that form the cornerstone of the basking shark's diet, are often overlooked, yet they play a crucial role in the marine food web. These tiny creatures, ranging from microscopic crustaceans to the larval stages of larger animals, are the primary consumers of phytoplankton, the microscopic plants that form the base of the ocean's food chain. Basking sharks, as large filter feeders, play a crucial role in this energy transfer, linking the smallest organisms in the ocean to the largest. The health of zooplankton populations is therefore intimately linked to the health of the entire marine ecosystem. By ensuring the health of these gentle giants, we are helping to ensure the health of our oceans for generations to come. Imagine for a moment the life of a plankton, a tiny organism adrift in a vast ocean. Buffeted by currents, exposed to the whims of the elements, your existence is a constant struggle for survival. Yet, despite your diminutive size, you play a vital role in the intricate web of life that connects all creatures in the sea. You are the base of the food chain, sustaining countless other organisms, from microscopic crustaceans to the largest animals on Earth. And then, one day, you are swept up in a current, drawn inexorably towards a gaping maw. It is the mouth of a basking shark, a gentle giant that feeds on creatures like you. While their immense size and filter-feeding habits are well documented, much of the basking shark's behavior remains shrouded in mystery. These enigmatic creatures, often observed gliding serenely near the surface, possess a hidden world beneath the waves, a realm of complex social interactions, migratory patterns, and survival strategies that scientists are only beginning to unravel. One of the most intriguing aspects of basking shark behavior is their tendency to aggregate in large numbers, sometimes forming shoals of hundreds of individuals. Understanding these behaviors is not just an academic exercise. It has profound implications for conservation efforts. The world of the basking shark is sensory-rich, filled with subtle cues guiding their movements and behavior. Despite poor eyesight, they navigate using highly developed senses. The lateral line detects water pressure changes and vibrations. Large nostrils detect odors, aiding in finding food and mates. Their mouths sense chemical cues, revealing environmental information. The Enigma of Reproduction, Mysteries of the Deep. Despite decades of research, the reproductive behavior of basking sharks remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the marine world. These elusive giants, often observed gliding serenely near the surface, retreat to the depths when it comes to mating and giving birth, shrouding their reproductive cycle in secrecy. Scientists believe that basking sharks are ovoviviparous, meaning that their eggs develop and hatch inside the mother's body, with the young born live. However, the exact details of their mating rituals, gestation period, and birthing locations remain largely unknown. Observations of pregnant females are exceedingly rare, and the few documented cases suggest that they give birth to relatively small litters, typically between 2 and 6 pups. These pups, measuring around 5 feet in length at birth, are thought to be independent from the moment they enter the world, facing the challenges of the ocean depths without parental care. The challenges of studying these deep water events, coupled with the basking shark's naturally low reproductive rate, make unraveling the secrets of their reproduction a daunting task. However, ongoing research efforts, utilizing advanced tracking technologies and underwater observation techniques, are gradually shedding light on this crucial aspect of their life cycle. Ancient mariners, a lineage stretching back millennia. Basking sharks, with their immense size and filter-feeding habits, have navigated the world's oceans for millions of years. Their evolutionary history traces back to the Jurassic period, a time of dinosaurs and prehistoric marine reptiles. Fossil evidence shows they evolved from lamniform sharks, like the great white and mako sharks. Unlike their predatory cousins, basking sharks rely on plankton as their primary food source. Their gentle nature and slow reproductive rates have allowed them to persist through millennia of environmental change. Their existence today is a testament to their resilience and adaptability. However, they now face unprecedented threats from human activities. Protecting these ancient mariners is about preserving a living link to our planet's evolutionary past. A precarious present. The conservation status of basking sharks. Across the vast expanse of our blue planet, the basking shark, once a common sight in temperate waters, now faces a precarious future. Classified as endangered on the IUCN Red List, these gentle giants are grappling with a multitude of threats, pushing their populations towards a dangerous precipice. Their slow reproductive rates, coupled with their late maturity, make them particularly vulnerable to population decline. A single female may only give birth to a handful of pups every few years, making it difficult for populations to recover from even modest levels of exploitation. Historically, basking sharks were hunted on a commercial scale for their liver oil, meat, and fins, leading to significant population declines in many parts of the world. While targeted fishing has been largely curtailed in recent decades, they remain at risk from accidental entanglement in fishing gear, habitat degradation, and the growing impacts of climate change. Their plight serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our oceans and the far-reaching consequences of human actions. The fate of the basking shark, like that of so many other marine species, hangs in the balance, demanding immediate action to safeguard their future. Section 2. The Shadow of Exploitation, A History of Overfishing. For centuries, the basking shark, despite its imposing size, was viewed as a valuable commodity, targeted for its oil-rich liver, meat, and fins. This relentless pursuit, driven by economic gain and a lack of understanding of their ecological importance, cast a long shadow over their populations, pushing them towards the brink of collapse. In the early 20th century, a thriving commercial fishery for basking sharks emerged, particularly in the North Atlantic. Their slow swimming speed and surface-dwelling habits made them easy targets for fishermen, who would harpoon them from boats or entangle them in large nets. The sheer scale of the catch was staggering. In some years, tens of thousands of basking sharks were slaughtered, their bodies processed for their valuable oil, which was used in a variety of products, from lamp fuel to cosmetics. Their meat, while not considered a delicacy, was dried and salted for consumption, while their fins were highly prized in some cultures for use in shark fin soup. This unsustainable exploitation took a heavy toll on basking shark populations, leading to dramatic declines in their numbers. In some regions, they were fished to commercial extinction, their once abundant presence reduced to a distant memory. Section 3. Navigating a Changing World. Modern Threats to Survival. While targeted fishing for basking sharks has been largely curtailed in recent decades, they continue to face a myriad of threats in our rapidly changing world. From accidental entanglement in fishing gear to the insidious impacts of climate change, these gentle giants are navigating a perilous path towards survival. Bycatch, the accidental capture of non-target species in fishing gear, poses a significant threat to basking sharks. Their slow swimming speed and feeding habits make them particularly susceptible to entanglement in gill nets, long lines, and other fishing gear deployed to catch other species. Habitat degradation, driven by pollution, coastal development, and oil and gas exploration, further compounds their challenges. These activities can disrupt their feeding grounds, alter water quality, and introduce harmful pollutants into their environment, impacting their health and reproductive success. Climate change, with its far-reaching consequences, adds another layer of complexity to their plight. Rising sea temperatures, ocean acidification, and changes in plankton abundance and distribution can all have profound impacts on their survival. Section 4. Guardians of the Giants, Safeguarding a Future for Basking Sharks. The future of the basking shark, though uncertain, is not without hope. Across the globe, scientists, conservationists, and policymakers are working tirelessly to understand and protect these gentle giants, recognizing their ecological importance and the need to ensure their continued existence for generations to come. Research efforts, utilizing cutting-edge technologies, such as satellite tagging, acoustic monitoring, and genetic analysis, are providing invaluable insights into their movements, behavior, and population dynamics, informing conservation strategies and guiding management decisions. International cooperation and collaboration are essential to their protection. Basking sharks, with their vast migratory ranges, transcend national boundaries, requiring coordinated efforts to address threats and ensure their long-term survival. Public awareness and education are also paramount. By fostering a greater understanding of these magnificent creatures and the challenges they face, we can inspire action and encourage individuals to become stewards of the ocean, advocating for their protection and supporting sustainable practices that safeguard their future. The task before us is not easy, but it is a challenge we must embrace. The fate of the basking shark, a symbol of our ocean's resilience and wonder, rests in our hands. Let us rise to the occasion, becoming guardians of these gentle giants, ensuring that their presence continues to grace our blue planet for millennia to come. Section 1. A Legacy in the Balance. The basking shark, a testament to the power and majesty of the natural world, stands at a crossroads. Its future, once assured by its size and resilience, now hangs precariously in the balance, threatened by the very species that marvels at its existence. The story of the basking shark is a poignant reminder of our interconnectedness with the ocean and the far-reaching consequences of our actions. As we've journeyed into the world of these gentle giants, we've encountered a creature of immense grace and quiet power. We've witnessed their awe-inspiring feeding rituals, marveled at their ability to navigate vast oceans, and glimpsed the hidden world of their complex behaviors. Yet this journey has also exposed the fragility of their existence, the vulnerability of a species struggling to adapt to a world increasingly shaped by human activities. The decline of the basking shark is a stark reminder that even the largest inhabitants of our planet are not immune to the consequences of our actions. Their story is a call to action, a plea for us to re-examine our relationship with the natural world and to embrace our responsibility as stewards of the ocean. The time to act is now. The future of the basking shark, and indeed the health of our oceans, depends on our collective will to make a difference. Section 2. Our shared responsibility. The challenge before us is daunting, but it is not insurmountable. The fate of the basking shark rests on our collective actions. Each one of us has a role in safeguarding their future. Supporting sustainable fishing practices is paramount. Choose seafood from well-managed fisheries to protect basking sharks. Reducing our carbon footprint is crucial. Climate change poses a significant threat to marine ecosystems. Embrace energy efficiency and renewable sources. Support marine conservation organizations. Advocate for policy changes and responsible ocean stewardship. Educate ourselves and others about ocean conservation. Share knowledge and inspire others to care about the marine environment. The future of the basking shark is linked to our own. Let us choose a path of coexistence, where these gentle giants continue to roam our blue planet.